I've been asking myself a question that I don't really know how to answer yet, which is, who am I now that my life doesn't revolve around surviving? Nothing happened. There was no breakdown, no big shift, no moment where everything changed. Just the fact that life just kind of stabilized. And for a long time, everything we did was about getting through money, housing, kids, schedules. And there was always a next thing that needed fixing. And then one day, there wasn't. And that's the part where no one warned me about, which is when the urgency disappears, so does the clarity. And I realized how much of my identity was built around being needed, being useful, being reliable, being the one who figures it out. I stay home with my kids, and for a long time, that role gave me definition. I knew what mattered, I knew where my energy went, I knew my purpose for the day, but as they get older, they needed me differently. Less physically, less constantly, and suddenly there's space. Not time, space. Space to notice that I don't actually know what I want separate from what needs me. And this isn't resentment. This isn't regret. I love my life. I love my kids. But loving your life doesn't mean you understand yourself fully inside it. Because there was a version of me that existed before all of this, before all of the responsibilities dictated every decision, before everything had to be justified as practical. And I know there's a quiet grief in realizing you haven't checked in with that person in a long time. And every time I start to feel that, my instinct is to optimize, to plan, to turn it into a project, to make it productive. But this isn't a to-do list problem. This is an identity pause. And I watch other people my age. Some are building careers, some are traveling, some are finding themselves. And I don't feel jealous, I just feel separate, like separated, Like we're all playing different versions of the same game. We worked so hard for stability, and now that we have it, it's asking something new from me. Not effort, not sacrifice, but intention. Because intention means choosing. And choosing means letting go of versions of life that could have been. When you're surviving, you don't have to face that. Survival makes decisions for you. But now there's room to hear yourself, and that's louder than I expected. And I don't know what this becomes. I don't know if this turns into work or creativity or rest. And I'm not ready to label it. I just know that this in between version of me is real. And that's why I'm here. Not to explain it, not to fix it, but to witness it while it's all happening. Because I don't think I'm the only one. I think a lot of us are quietly asking, who am I when I'm no longer just reacting to life? For me, I don't have the answer yet. I just know that stability didn't end the questions, it changed them.